Hi everybody and welcome to your monthly reading by sign. We'll see who's next here. Well, we got Jupiter popping out, so that's a good sign. For who? Alright, Virgo. Welcome, Virgo. You can check out your moon and rising sign for a more complete view of the month. And of course, we do have our new moon solar eclipse happening on October 14th, and that's 27 degrees Virgo of your sign in sidereal astrology. And then, of course, we have the full moon partial lunar eclipse, and that's happening on October 28th at 11 degrees Aries. And finally, we have Halloween on the 31st of October. Do we want to go with this? There's 4 cards. That's normally what I pick. Okay. And 1 for good luck, as they say. Okay, 2. Underneath, we got the 7 of Earth. Take a look at our first card here. 3 of Wands. The 9 of Swords. The Ace of Coins. The 6 of Swords. The Ace of Air. Okay. 2 aces, change of places, and strength to cap it all off. The Leo card. Alright, so we have 2 airships here. Movement on from rough waters to calmer seas. And this 9 of Swords looks like pretty rough waters to me. So we are eliminating that fear, that anxiety, that doubt, that hopelessness or despair. It's all coming to an end here, as we have these 2 aces indicating brand new beginnings for you. You may physically be relocating, and we have strength, strength of your faith, your will, things that are pushing this forward. We have Jupiter on your side, expansion, growth, and new directions. And we have air and earth. So you might want to check out the Taurus reading if you have placements there. There was a strong messenger connected to Jupiter and as above, so below. And that's here as well, earth in the heavens as below in the as below on earth. So let's take a look. I'm gonna get some magic cards right away. This is feeling rather this is like a manifestation of your will. You're not gonna allow yourself to fail. There is a solution, and you will be your will is gonna bring it about. Let's see. We have Awen, 3 rays of light, balancing male and female energies, peace and harmony. While we are in the season of Libra, the scales. So we have the Philosopher's Stone, powerful manifestations of wishes and goals by harnessing universal energy. That's exactly what I was talking about. And then the sun, golden energy of the sun brings fame and fortune. Well, the sun is the ruler of Leo there. And so we have that bright energy also coming through from the Taurus reading. They had the rune for the sun show up. So you may be working with a Taurus or have placements there, and then underneath we have goddess healing feminine energy. So there's going to be a reception here, things that you're learning to receive as a result of healing the feminine energy, or that's what will heal it. Accepting help from somebody, maybe, if there's a block to that. Your pride, maybe, that's the negative of Leo, the ego can get in the way, thinking you can do this all by yourself, but it's really not. This is a lesson or an opportunity for you to learn to accept help from others. Or you could have a very strong, or a Leo, a person who has resources, and they're very generous always. Leos show their affection through gift giving and support. So that could be someone who helps you make these changes. Oppositions, imbalance, a point of tension, and a power struggle. So we had Awen here as the balancing. If there was imbalance, there is now balance coming into, I think it's an internal thing, against struggling with masculine and feminine energies within you. No, I want to do it this way. I've always done it this way. I can do it. I can make it happen. You know, that kind of stubbornness to push through when it's not. You know, when you have a hammer, everything looks like a nail. So you can't take that approach. There's a solution here that is going to help you. Again, the moon, things are hidden. Maybe you're not seeing it yet. But with the Ace of Swords coming through the cloud, new idea, great vision, great information will clarify that moon. You don't know how it's going to happen now, but it will. And here we have the sun and the moon. We have the new moon solar eclipse and then the full moon. I'm feeling more this is around the full moon. The end of the month is when this movement is going to take place. House 10, structure, discipline, life, mission, accomplishment, and career. So ruled by Saturn. Saturn teaching us lessons. And also has to do with divine timing. Because Saturn is Chronos, god of time. So all things will be revealed in time. With the bright full moon at the end of the month, we have fixed, stability, persistence, loyalty, dependability. Now this is you, Taurus, and I mentioned some kind of or Virgo, but I was feeling this stubbornness coming from Taurus in their reading. So it could be that fixed determination, but it's stability. There's some unwavering force here. I think there's also an opportunity, like, you're not one to ask for handouts, but people are going to lend a hand. I'm just looking at this imagery here. They're going to be giving you stuff, I think, to help you, or helping hands, packing boxes, moving. There's some kind of assistance that you're going to receive. Let's take a look. But this Ace of Coins, it's a gift. I think it's like something showing up in the nick of time, you know. I mentioned the divine timing with Saturn there. The Whisper. There's another hand. Okay, so maybe I think people may have heard through the grapevine that you need help, or, you know, they've spread the word that, you know, you're in trouble, and you know, it's kind of like a rallying of the troops. They're trying to come together and help. What can I do for you? Medicine Garden, be open to healing information. So it's Archangel Raphael. Again, I think like you getting a call or hearing the good news, something that's going to heal your heart and give you hope to get out of this Nine of Swords energy, or out of this darkness of the moon. Your alchemy card. Virgo. Quicksilver. So this is Mercury energy, 24. And number 24. Look at the emblem for Jupiter. It is a 24. This could be even referring to the year 24. We are in the Hebrew year of 5784. If you add all those digits together, it combines to 24. 24th of the month could be when you're getting this good news. You've been approved. Some kind of assistance is coming through. Well, let's see. Mercury the Magician, right? And Virgo, you're ruled by Mercury, as well as Geminis. And I kept seeing these hands, right? Gemini rules the hands. And then what did they say? Like, you know, magicians are always known for their sleight of hand. So you share that trait with the Gemini, I feel. As far as being able to work your magic. So the title is Slippery, Mobile, and Mercury. And this is quite the opposite of fixed. Again, feeling like stuck, feeling like things aren't going to change, and then all of a sudden they liquefy and things start to flow. Part liquid and part metal, Quicksilver, also known as Mercury, is a mesmerizing material. Its gift is to slip between worlds. It cannot be pinned down or easily defined. Mercury came to symbolize the god Hermes and the great hermetic secrets of alchemy, always sliding into secrecy, just beyond the alchemist's grasp. It is said Mercury represents the transition between the physical and the unseen worlds, between life and death, between science and the esoteric. It is the metal of sacred thresholds. Shamanic practitioners of every tradition must acquire the ability to stand at the doorway between worlds. This is no small feat. The Mercury card indicates the querent has a particular gift for such a task. This is the work of the shaman, teacher, sage, artist, and alchemist. Heed the call of Quicksilver. The sacred threshold requires your attendance. If you're attracted to shamanic work, find a trusted teacher who can guide the way. Be discerning in your choice. Alchemy reminds us you cannot transmit what you haven't got. In esoteric wisdom traditions, Quicksilver and Mercury are associated with the lungs. It's no surprise that the shaman is a lifelong student of the breath. Okay. Let's take a look. The Anima Mundi. This is the final card in the deck. Number 78. Okay, so the Anima Mundi is the soul of the world, all that is. It's completion of a cycle. It carries the energy of the World card in Tarot. Both carry the themes of universal unity, completeness, and embrace. So this card indicates initiation on the level of the soul. You will awaken the unique light within and witness how this light contributes to the radiance of the entire universe. Yeah, your own personal individual sun, your solar plexus, your will being emanated. You will awaken, you will sense yourself as a critical note in the cosmic orchestra. Destiny is altered as you hear the enchanted melody of all living things. So you have an important part to play in this life. The melody, the orchestra would not sound the same without you, without your unique frequency adding to this orchestra of life. Let's see what your animal card is. Your animal medicine, Virgo. We've got Hawk, number 2. And another connection to Taurus, they got the Eagle card, number 1, so another bird of prey. The Hawk's title is Messenger. Hawk is akin to Mercury. Unbelievable. Mercury. Hawk medicine teaches you to be observant, to look at your surroundings, observe the obvious in everything that you do. Life is sending you signals. Life is the initiation, and that's what the Anima Mundi spoke of too, initiation. You have pulled the Hawk card, then right now a clue about the magic of life is being brought to you. The magic can imbue you with the power to overcome a currently stressful or difficult situation. In the Nine of Swords, the test is your ability to observe the nuances of power lurking nearby. Is power the talent you have and are not using? Are solutions always hard to find because you have lost the broader vision of Hawk? Or is the Great Spirit displaying a gift that you need only to receive? Have the colors of the morning inspired you to create, or has the gloominess of a present situation left you earthbound, unable to hear the voice within the raindrops splashing on your window? Pay attention. You are only as powerful as your capacity to perceive, receive, and use your abilities. What is called for here is an intuitive ability to discern the message carried within the cry of Hawk. The shrillness of Hawk's call pierces the state of unawareness and asks you to seek the truth. The ancients recognized this magnificent bird of prey as a messenger bringing tidings to their earthwalk, the good red road, and from the word of the grandfathers and grandmothers who lived before them. If Hawk were to magically cry, it was a sign to beware or be aware. This could mark the coming of a warring tribe, the birth of a child, or a celebration of counting coup. Hawk's cry signaled the need for a beholder to heighten awareness and receive a message. And it's interesting, we had this person with her hand up to her ear, whisper, listening for a message from the divine, looking and listening for a sign. Hawk medicine is a totem that is filled with the responsibility because Hawk people see the overall view. Hawk is not like Mouse, who sees everything through a magnifying glass. Hawk medicine people are aware of omens, messages from spirit, and the color of the calling card you gave them 3 months ago. No detail slips by them unnoticed. If Hawk has circled and landed in your card spread, you are to be aware of signals in your life, so notice and receive them. Hawk may be teaching you to grab an opportunity which is coming your way. On the other hand, Hawk may be bringing you the message that you should circle over your life and examine it from a higher perspective. From this vantage point, you may be able to discern the hazards which bar you from freedom of flight. Remember, Hawk has a keen eye and a bold heart, for Hawk flies close to the light of Grandfather's Sun. Okay. Well, let's get a rune for you, as we did with the other signs this month. For Virgo, please. Okay, this is you're the third sign to get this, but this is Torch. This is also fire, energy, action, movement forward, lighting the way. We have the sun show up too. I'm going to get another one for you. And And up, that one showed up for another sign too. So it's about birth and pregnancy and like a new life, two energies creating a third. So that manifestation, the magic of Mercury. So I'm going to read about, this is Theresa's, so it's a rune of Thor even, and we had Jupiter start this reading. So, let's see, doesn't want to focus. I just had a thought too about Thor, because I mentioned earlier not every problem is a nail, but if you have a hammer, it looks like a nail, like it has to be solved that way, and of course Thor is notorious for having a hammer. Okay, so the rune represents pure action, potency, raw power, and strength on the physical plane. It's a projectable form of applied power, at once the polarized violence of the giants and the force of Thor that defeats them, the power that releases built-up tension as the lightning releases the power of the storm. It's an elemental, unconscious, irrational, and chaotic forces. This power is also of the regeneration and fertility. Thor's lightning fertilizes the soil by stimulating the formation of nitrates. Thus, he was a favorite deity of farmers. There are many stories about his strength and prowess, and often humorous. All his deeds are done with gusto. He lives in the present and deals with the problems forcefully and immediately. One of the forces that the Thor's rune can release is the creative power of the libido. It is a symbol of masculine potency, which quickens life in the earth and wombs of women. Willis feels that the appearance of Thor's rune may mean good luck or assistance. All right, so there is a new life with its fertility reference, and these two aces, Ace of Swords, Ace of Earth, indicating a change of places or a new beginning that is doubled down. Did we get a Queen of the Moon card? I don't think we did. For our eclipse season here in the month of October. Okay. Virgo moon card. All right, purity, snow moon. So another full moon indicating towards the end of the month of October. It's interesting that, Virgo the Virgin gets purity, right? Let's see what this is about for you. Look for the simplest and cleanest solution. Understand your motives for doing what you're doing. Be as clear as possible in your communication. I know why I do what I do. The Cambridge Dictionary defines this kind of purity as being clean or free from harmful substances, and I guess in our world that may well be hard to find. However, the ancients looked at the cycles and brought ice and snow as a sort of reset button, a time when everything lay fallow for a while and brought with it a kind of simplicity. These times were hard, but if we were prepared for them, we would survive. There are good reasons to strive for a kind of positivity, purity in our lives. Being precise with our language and as clear as we can be in our communication means fewer miscommunications and misunderstandings in our relationships and work life. Keeping our intentions pure and untainted with lower energy such as jealousy, revenge, or unworthiness as much as possible means our motivations are purer and not muddy by their reasoning. Companion stone or metal is clear quartz. So the message being to purify your life, simplify your life. We're purifying this energy of the Nine of Swords. It's being washed away. It's being cleansed and released as we are preparing ourselves for these new beginnings. I mean, this is fresh starts are pure, aren't they? I mean, it's a clean slate. All right, so your angel cards. Whoa! Oh, way too many. Let's take the ones that are face up. How's that? Wisdom. All right. Carrying your light in the darkness. Carrying your own personal sun. Also, that looks like the Hermit card to me, which is you, Virgo. Courage. There's the Strength card of Leo. No fear. Diving right in. Discernment. Well, that comes with wisdom, knowing which direction to go, making the best choices. Truth. Yeah. Humor. Always good medicine and trust. So, trust in the divine. It's all coming together. Like I said, with the purity card, winter is the longest and hardest, but it's also more simple, and you will be secure if you're prepared for it. All right, I'm going to flip over the rest of these angel cards just out of curiosity. Sisterhood, brotherhood. So, again, those helping hands that I was speaking of could be actual family members or just people that feel like family. Delight. Yep, there's a group of friends, there's a gathering, there's happiness and security. Expectancy. That's like that pregnancy room, the fertility. Things are brewing, things are bubbling to the surface. Love. Yeah, there's a lot of love from your friends and family and support. Authenticity. There's you shining your heart light again. And we have purpose. You're on your path, you're on your purpose. You'll get to the top. See, you get there. There's wisdom that's gained along the way, but you eventually do reach the top of the mountain. And things are a lot clearer from it there. You get a better vision, like the hawk. Okay, thank you so much, Virgo, for tuning in. Have a wonderful October, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.